tried a radio call, i4Q, clear whirly. I think they said track 2. So ones that begin with a letter like that are usually extras. So I'm thinking this is something like an extra 54Q. I'm not sure. We'll see here in a minute. I'm thinking maybe a grain train or something. I don't know. They are going to have to stop when they get to North Greenville because P17, the local, is crossing over the yard to get to the V line. Well, it looks like empty intermodal cars so far. So maybe this is an extra 24. Maybe it's 24Q. The 24Q might be the one that oh well, I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get this online. Somebody will tell me what this i4Q is. Meanwhile, in the yard, P17's trying to cross over to the V line at CNG Junction. So I believe this i4Q will stop at North Greenville, if I didn't say that already. Plenty of empty well cars.
Three cars, now three. Two, Dick. One now, Dick. Greenville District Dispatcher. Go ahead, Metro. What's out behind P90?
It always seems, it's always been my impression, it seems like on a lot of the trains I've looked at to pay attention to whether the well cars are singles or 3-unit well cars or 5-unit well cars, that the 3-unit seem to be more common, but I'm seeing quite a few 5-unit cars on this train. Maybe I just haven't been paying enough attention, but there's a lot of 5-unit cars on this train. Shared bogey, shared bogey, shared bogey, shared bogey. So that's a 5-unit little car there. For those that don't know why it would be called a well car, it's because the containers set down into that well of the car. That the bottom of what you see on the sides is pretty much even with the bottom of the car. So that's how they are able to stack containers too high and not have them ridiculously tall. You know, the bottom of a intermodal rail car is actually pretty low to the tracks. So that's what allows them to do that.
Greenville Flash P17. 17, Robbie. Track 2, north-south Greenville shows clear over. Yes, track number 2, north-south Greenville clear for P17. That is correct.
And track 2 is where our i4T or whatever it is, or i4Q, whatever it was, is sitting. So with that track clear, he can get back underway pretty quickly here. So I'll just see if I can leave this thing running and see if I can catch the end of his train. It's kind of hard for me to tell. You zoom in.
Appreciate it, Tommy. Y'all have a good. 4Q, civil indication north Greenville. Alright, here we go. I think that's sunshine.
Is that last 5 units there, that's the bright yellow, the end of the train, or are there more after it? Can't really tell yet. We'll see as he gets back underway here. Still or two here. I guess it would make sense that the first letter of an intermodal that's an extra would be I for intermodal. Duh. So then the ones that I've seen that have an M are manifest trains or mixed freight. Either mixed or manifest, both start with M. So when I see M's, it's an extra mixed freight. When I see I's, it's an extra intermodal. I wonder how long it took me to figure that out. A long time, apparently. Or I'm just refiguring it out again if I ever realized it before. Sometimes you forget things that you realize at some point. Sometimes you're just wrong. It could be a totally different reason why it's an I and the M on some of the other extras. I really thought once they said signal indication, they'd get that signal set clear to where you can go and then get moving here pretty quick. I give it about 2 more minutes. I'll be at when I get to 13 minutes on this video. If he hadn't started moving, I'm just going to call it. So I do need to get some things done. I had a little extra time, and he just happened to come by at the right moment. I was waiting for a few things to finish up, but they probably ought to be about finished up now, and I can go check on them.
i4Q.
I hear the air hiss. Now the track in the direction he's going is generally downhill, but he's not going to accelerate too much because I would imagine, well, you know, if this is out of the inland port, I don't know. But usually most trains that go through Greenville change crews when they get to Greenville. I'm thinking this might be i4Q might be a intermodal that stopped at the inland port. If that's the case, I don't know if they change crews there or just downtown. Or they change crews there if they only if they have to. And downtown's the default, downtown Greenville. So he could either be picking up speed to head on out of town if they've got a fresh crew and they changed at the port, or he could be coming right back to a stop. Ever since I mentioned about 5-unit cars, almost all the ones I've been checking are 5-unit cars. 5-unit well cars. And then there'll be a single. Is that a single there? Yeah. There's a single by itself, a single unit well car. And then there's another 5-unit well car after it. And then a TTX that's a single. And then another 1, 2, 3, 4, another 5-unit car. There's a 3-unit. And I guess they like to put singles between the longer ones. That seems to be a pattern too. I guess people that watch trains a lot longer than me have noticed these things a long time ago. And a single and a 5-unit, a single and a 3-unit. I guess they are changing crews downtown because I think they're slowing down for the yard. This is a long train. And there's the end of it.
What's it say?